Big news out of Barcelona. Nico Williams has officially given the green light for a summer move to the Camp Nou, and sources say the deal is already done behind the scenes. The athletic club winger is set to become one of the headline signings of the summer. But before we dive into that, there are other major stories developing around Barcelona this week, from transfer targets and player exits to Hansi Flick's preseason plans. Let's break it all down.
Barcelona have completed the signing of Victor Gyökeres from Sporting CP, making the prolific Swedish striker their first major acquisition of the summer transfer window. The deal, reportedly valued at around £100 million, represents a bold and strategic move by the Catalan giants as they aim to revamp their squad and position themselves for long-term success both domestically and in Europe. Gyökeres, 26, arrives at Camp Nou after a sensational season in Portugal, where he netted 40 goals in 41 appearances across all competitions, establishing himself as one of the most clinical and in-demand forwards in Europe. The signing of Gyökeres is not just about bolstering the squad, it symbolises a generational shift in Barcelona's attacking philosophy. With club legend Robert Lewandowski now 36 and entering the twilight of his career, the need for a fresh, dynamic presence up front became a top priority for the club's sporting department. Newly appointed head coach Hansi Flick and sporting director Deco reportedly identified Gyökeres early as the ideal candidate to lead the line going forward. His blend of physicality, intelligent movement, and consistent goal scoring make him a perfect fit for Flick's high-pressing, fast-paced system. More than just a replacement for Lewandowski, Gyökeres is being viewed internally as a cornerstone of Barcelona's future. The club is undergoing a transformation, not just tactically, but in its recruitment and squad-building approach, and this signing reflects a growing commitment to securing top-level talent in their prime, capable of delivering immediate results while offering long-term value. Sources close to the club have indicated that Flick sees Gyökeres not only as a number 9, but also as a versatile attacking option who can adapt to different formations and roles as needed. His arrival is expected to inject new energy and competition into the squad, and fans are eagerly anticipating seeing him in action when pre-season begins. Gyökeres is expected to join the team shortly for training, and his unveiling at Camp Nou is set to take place in the coming days, where thousands of fans are expected to welcome him to the club. The buzz around the move has already generated excitement among supporters, many of whom see this as the first step in a crucial summer of rebuilding. Barcelona are reportedly not finished in the transfer market, with further reinforcements planned in midfield and defence. However, securing Gyökeres so early in the window is being viewed as a major win for the club, both in terms of sporting strategy and market timing. It sends a clear message. Barcelona are serious about competing at the highest level again. With the Swedish striker now on board, the club's new era under Hansi Flick is well and truly underway.
Ansu Fati is set to leave FC Barcelona this summer, marking the likely end of a chapter that began with so much promise and excitement. Once considered the brightest gem of La Masia and a natural successor to Lionel Messi, Fati's early rise captured the imagination of fans around the world. Debuting at just 16, he broke records and dazzled with his fearless attacking play, technical brilliance, and maturity beyond his years. His rapid ascent earned him the iconic number 10 shirt following Messi's departure, a symbolic passing of the torch that many believed heralded the start of a new era at Camp Nou. However, the story has not unfolded as hoped. A series of devastating injuries, including a long-term knee issue that required multiple surgeries, significantly derailed Fati's development. Despite moments of brilliance upon his return, he has struggled to regain his previous form and confidence. The arrival of new talent, the evolving tactical needs of the team, and increased competition for places have pushed Fati further down the pecking order. Last season's loan move to Brighton and Hove Albion in the Premier League was seen as a chance to reboot his career, but it proved to be a mixed experience. While he showed glimpses of his quality, he failed to consistently secure a starting role or make the kind of impact that would guarantee him a place in Barcelona's long-term plans. As a result, the club, now under the leadership of new head coach Hansi Flick, has decided that a permanent departure is the most logical step forward. Barcelona are reportedly open to both permanent offers and structured loan deals with obligations to buy, as they look to generate funds for reinforcements and reduce the wage bill. Fati's departure would free up valuable space in a squad that is undergoing a significant reshuffle, especially in the attacking department, where the recent acquisition of Victor Gyökeres signals a new direction. Flick and sporting director Deco are focusing on building a team around players with consistent fitness, tactical flexibility, and high physical intensity, qualities Fati has struggled to consistently display due to his injury history. Despite his challenges, Fati remains a player of immense talent and potential. At just 21 years old, he has time on his side, and several clubs across Europe are monitoring his situation closely. Premier League sides, in particular, are believed to be interested in offering him a new platform to reignite his career. A move away from the intense spotlight of Barcelona could be exactly what he needs to regain his confidence, rebuild his momentum, and fulfill the promise he once showed in abundance. An official decision regarding his future is expected soon, as Barcelona continue to reshape their squad ahead of the 2025-26 season. Barcelona are accelerating their efforts to sign highly rated goalkeeper Joan Garcia from city rivals RCD Espanyol as part of their summer transfer overhaul. With the 23-year-old emerging as one of the most promising young goalkeepers in Spanish football, the Blaugrana see Garcia as a smart, strategic addition who fits both their long-term vision and immediate needs. Talks have already been initiated between the two clubs, and Barcelona are hopeful of reaching a swift agreement before other European clubs intensify their interest in the talented shotstopper. Garcia has enjoyed a breakthrough season with Espanyol, showcasing impressive reflexes, strong positioning, and excellent ball-playing ability, a key attribute for any goalkeeper operating in a Barcelona system that values build-up play from the back. His composure under pressure and ability to organize the defense have earned him plaudits across La Liga and made him a standout performer, even in a side that has experienced inconsistency. Barcelona's interest in Garcia is part of a broader strategy to inject youth and depth into the squad, especially in key positions where long-term planning is essential. While Marc-Andre ter Stegen remains the undisputed number one at the club, concerns over his recent injuries and the lack of strong competition for his spot have prompted the club to act. Garcia is seen as a player who can push ter Stegen while also learning from the German international, with the potential to eventually succeed him as the club's first-choice keeper. Sporting director Deco and head coach Hansi Flick are said to be aligned in their admiration for Garcia, viewing him as a low-risk, high-upside acquisition. Moreover, his status as a homegrown Spanish player adds value in terms of both squad registration rules and cultural integration, a factor Barcelona have increasingly considered in their recruitment. Espanyol, aware of growing interest in their goalkeeper, are reportedly open to a sale if the right offer arrives, particularly given the financial boost it would bring. Barcelona are working to structure a deal that would include performance-related bonuses and potentially a sell-on clause to make the agreement more appealing to their neighbors. Joan Garcia's potential move would also carry symbolic significance, as few players make the switch directly between Espanyol and Barcelona due to the intensity of the rivalry. However, the sporting logic behind the transfer appears strong, and both clubs are understood to be maintaining a professional dialogue. Nico Williams has given the green light to a summer move to FC Barcelona, with sources close to the negotiations confirming that the deal is already effectively done behind the scenes. The Athletic Club winger has been on Barcelona's radar for several months, and after careful consideration, the 21-year-old Spanish international has decided to take the next step in his career by joining the Catalan Giants ahead of the 2025-26 season. Barcelona's pursuit of Williams has been a priority for both sporting director Deco and head coach Hansi Flick, who view the explosive winger as a perfect addition to the team's evolving attacking setup. Known for his electric pace, one-on-one ability, and work rate on both ends of the pitch, Nico offers a dynamic threat on the flanks and fits seamlessly into the high-intensity, possession-based system Flick plans to implement. With Barcelona looking to build a more vertical and aggressive front line, the signing of Williams is seen as a major statement of intent. Behind the scenes, negotiations have been progressing smoothly for weeks, and while the club has yet to make an official announcement, sources indicate that all key terms, including personal agreements and the structure of the deal, have been finalized. Barcelona are expected to activate Williams' release clause, believed to be in the region of €50 million, with Athletic Club having little leverage to stop the move once the clause is triggered. Williams himself is said to be excited about the opportunity to play at Camp Nou and take the next leap in his career. He has reportedly been in contact with several members of the Barca squad and is looking forward to linking up with fellow Spain internationals as he takes on a more prominent role at the club. The move is also expected to boost his profile ahead of the 2026 World Cup cycle, as he continues to establish himself as a regular for La Roja. An official announcement from Barcelona is expected once the current season concludes and the transfer window formally opens. For now, fans can rest assured that one of Spain's brightest young talents is on his way to Camp Nou, with Nico Williams poised to become one of the headline signings of a bold and ambitious summer rebuild.